So additive question, 1.6 HDI engines. Now in my case this is something unique for most of you because it's Mini. Mini got additive tank here. Actually Peugeot 207 in beginning and many other Citroën, Peugeot have it there. Otherwise they have it here just in front of the wheel. Just so you know where to search for it. You anyway gonna recognize it because it's like a extra plastic box which have one electricity connector and one multi-connector like this. And in Mini case you just have many 10mm sockets, some T25 Torx, and yeah, certain just random fasteners. Now I'm gonna remove it and show you what is inside. So here how it looks for most of Peugeot and those cars with additive. This what additive does, it's that he send it to particle filter when he regenerating filter, which helps to keep it clean. Particle filter. I was previously today on junkyard and I took 2 bags with 2 pumps. Actually with 1 pump and 1 plate like this. Because this how it looks inside. I'm gonna open and show you. Because many times the problem can be those solderings when it's complaining. Or if you just open to change the fluid, here is also manual how you're doing it and what to think about. The stuff is don't avoid to change the bag, change the fluid, because as I said, when you're receiving this error code, your car doesn't regenerate particle filter anymore. And believe me, particle filter is regenerating every like 200-300,000 kilometers, 100 kilometers, and he have to regenerate, otherwise he gonna be totally full. And then he never regenerate, which means you're gonna need to replace it only. So this is how it looks inside. I just remove the cover, and this is not my blood. I hope YouTube not gonna ban me. This is the fluid. This is how it looks. So take some gloves. So here how it looks. See, it's pretty much same. This one is from Mini 2010, and this one was from Peugeot 2008, I think, or 9. Totally same. Just let me grab it. Yeah, it even looks same. So I could possibly replace just this one and put everything back. Actually, maybe this is what I'm gonna try to do now, because otherwise I just got another pump. You see, it looks exactly same. This one from Mini, and this guy is from Peugeot 207. So the next step, just as I said, I rewelded cables to the motor inside of it. I put it back. It's just sitting, with one clip. Everything here is just looks like this. I'm not gonna feed the, my plan was to refill this bag, which originally was sitting here, but I was thinking like, why? The only stuff why this one was that flat is maybe that the box is flat itself, but no. As you see, it's gonna close with no problem, without putting any pressure on it. So I'm just leaving this Peugeot Citroën, I already forgot this bag, because this one was 1.1 liter and so are this one 1.1 liter. There's also bigger bags like this. This one is here you actually see the whole system. This is 2 point something liter here. There you have Mini 2.2 liter Mini. Funny. And this how pump looks, same. Yeah, as I said before, it's just exactly same. So now I'm putting it back, putting to the car, connecting computer, and then I'm gonna show you how to do with computer and what differences can be and what harnesses can be with it. So here actually a second try of taking a video. Look, I choose my Mini Clubman 1010. I got not BMW engines, I got Ford or PSI engine, or Peugeot engine, how people call it. Mind that in the Peugeot and in other cars, Citroën, you have a separate control unit for additive. It's gonna be here under engine variation, and here you have to do all those stuff. For Mini I don't have it, it's inbuilt in the interface of engine control unit. So I'm going in here. It's the second try I'm doing it because I was able to remove codes, but they come back, which is magic. And then I was speaking about that some of French cars, look, before I remove them, I'm gonna explain to you. You saw it was permanent. When it says permanent, it means that pump is at fault now. Not was like day ago or two. No, it's now. It's permanent. You know, you all know what permanent means. Otherwise, it would say it's entertainment. But the stuff is some of Renault, Peugeot, and French cars. They don't see it. They just put all codes permanent. Fault communication. It was just working for a second. Now it's not working anymore. Magic. We're gonna try to clear the system. And here I cannot say to system that pump is new, but I can say that that liquid is new. We're gonna see, you see 1.1 liter. Never additive bag must now be in mount. This is what I did. It's done. Operation failed. Nice. So I don't know how actually to continue this video, because previously you saw that I wasn't successful to clear the addition pump files. Look what I find out. It's some days after last time I was trying, because I had no time to fight with it. This is my girlfriend car, so I have limitless time. Anyway, here you have glow plug. I notice that sometimes after I was touching fuses and stuff, I was able to clear foul codes of additional pumps. So it have nothing to do that it's sitting as separate module. BMW have no problem with reading it, yeah. And power supply on glow plug relay tells me that something may be wrong here. So I was touching relays, I was switching place on them because those are kind of same. This goes fan 1, fan 2, they are also activating something else. And this relay here and this short from top fuse is for addition pump. And addition pumps is connected with glow plug. I mean, this relay gives them power. And after I was touching something, changing relays, I was able to clear the code. But to complete the bleeding of the additive system, you have to start the car. When you're starting the car, what? The car want to activate the glow plugs. And glow plugs, when it's tried to take power from here, it's shutting down, you know what I mean? For those who are not good with electricity, I can just explain that they can be contact. You see that there is voltage and everything, but when you try to take power from it, it's losing its contact totally, and you have no power anywhere. And glow plugs, they do take a lot of power. They take some power, which is enough. That's why in many cases when you're diagnosing something, it's not enough that you just run around with multimeter. You should have this lamp tester, not even diode, the real lamp. So you see that cables not only not damaged, that he also able to lead a lot of power through to the cable, yeah. And look here, so I see that I have here power supplying is big red and big brown, and it's going down here. You see there's also different colors like this green, blue. They go straight here to the glow plugs. So and there's two control, these tiny ones, this one, and there's another tiny one, this red and black. And they are controlling power, you know, they're like sending information to this one. Now you're activating and he activating, and another one I guess is just feedback to the ECU. So this one tells back to control unit what he's doing and what he's not doing. He complaining anyway on the power, which means this red one not delivering the power to it. And problem obviously not here, because sometimes, you know, those pins, it's like, you know, mother and father, which means there's pin coming in and another pin. Sometimes it could be that easy that only this mother pin did open widely and no longer holding father. Yeah, I know how it sounds, but you got the idea. So you have to just go with something tiny and push them in so they're holding. But obviously problem is not there. Problem is where the power given to this cable. So the way this going one tick, this guy, on the way he stopped here somewhere. And I do believe that this one gonna be brown. I didn't check yet. I don't see, no, he is black. But there's few of them which goes down there. And I do believe ground he taking from somewhere there, which means we can have both problems, that ground down there is bad or the plus up here is bad. I don't believe that ground is bad for some reason, you know, I just got this feeling. And the plus coming all the way up here to ECU. In ECU we never have that thick cables, you saw how thick he was. Here also one relay, you see some red thick cables, but none of them is thick enough to as this one, which means a different cable. So I continue to search. Down here I have a big thick red cable, which means in the all this bunch of cables only glow plug relay, sorry I'm not good at English or speaking fast, is that big. So which made me to remove two 10 balls, 10 millimeter socket, and look what I noticed. When I lifting it and touching it, this relay, this one who is responsible for additive and the glow plugs, are clicking. What does it mean that he's clicking? He means that when I'm doing something here like this, taking the cables, something gets in contact and this relay clicks. If it clicks by mistake or ECU requires, because now ignition is off. And when you do stuff like this and you don't have experience what can happen, or if you shortcut cables, you can kill the ECU. Remove your battery. Always when you do something with electricity and you're not professional, remove your battery. Even if you're professional, it's good to do. But for the moment I'm not having any naked cables. Now he also stopped to doing it. So ignition went totally off. Now he is, you know, when you're pressing some stuff like this, he activating this noisy sound. This is the throttle body. So don't be afraid of this small tiny sound. Look, you hear? It's this guy. I'm moving him and he like sporadically clicking. You know how relay works? You have two main cables which gonna take power. One give power, another one taking power. Then like same like in this one, they're just 4 supplies. I mean 4 plugs. But one small tiny cable, this ECU, he is not able to manage big sources of power. You know, like at home you have big fuse which you're clicking. Though this one not able to do it. He can just give small ground or small plus somewhere. That's why you have relay, because relay receiving this small tiny signal, and then relay have big powerful stuff inside which like clicking and giving a lot of power to something. This is, you know, I'm explaining easy. Some of you know this for sure, but some of you don't. So I'm trying to make this video useful for everybody. So the next step is disconnect the battery, because I have no idea how it looks inside here, to take all of this apart and see what causing that he is sporadically clicking like in panic. So I'm gonna take it apart. When I find what is wrong, I'm gonna come back and show you. And girls and guys, there you have it. Just gonna try to hold camera stable so he catch all that beauty, and this red one which you see in the middle of the screen, this is the power supply. But the problem was not power supply itself, problem was control of this relay. And you see how it looks, and it's all because that this cover which sits like this is nice for animals to be there. Now I'm gonna restore the cables, but I'm not putting this one, or I'm putting there something which is scary for animals. But I think I'm just not gonna put it. What does it do? I don't have idea either what does it do, because this doesn't look like any nice place to live. There's better places to live, because so now you have an idea what can be wrong when you have additive and glow plug problem. It's actual only for Mini. It's actual for all Mini which have this box. I just shortly gonna tell you story. I have a friend which have Mini first generation 1.6 BMW engine. Car was standing for 2 years. All possible mechanics was looking at it, including me. And at one day he decided he taking car to some Mini guy which working with Mini for 20 years. This guy just come with multimeter, measure one cable on ECU, see there's no power, taking from battery power, car starts. knowledge. So knowledge is expensive, and if this knowledge was useful for you, subscribe, thumbs up, because here I only not show you faults, I also showed you how I found it, what was my logic when I was searching for it. How to activate pump I already showed you. You have to just erase and say to the computer that you got new liquid and new pump. And actually it's not even needed, because I guess when I fix it, he just gonna be able to work. Why they connect both of them on relay? Because of some reason they want that when glow plugs doesn't work, that car doesn't regenerate. And this is, as I said, the biggest problem with additive system doesn't work. That car gonna stop regenerating until filter is full. And then you have to change filter, which is much more expensive. Why they doing it, I don't know. Maybe they won't have more money from us, people who using it. So now back again. Additive fill level permanent. No idea what it means. Glow plugs, we discovered that power supply in this case means that nothing wrong with power. Actually it's one code for a whole glow plug system, which means that some glow plug are bad, but in my case all of them. So what we're doing next, we hoping that now I gonna also reset service on additive, and he gonna be good. So we go here to service, pressing scan, pressing OK. Pressing adjust, shows you test you want to perform, diesel additive. Pressing OK. Before he was saying 37%. See what he says now. Because if I understand right, the engine did everything good in the engine, in engine control unit. Now it says count 3. You know, the car have 290,000. It's no way it was lasting for that long. Wonder why. Maybe people was, no, they wasn't resetting, because reset count is 3. Anyway, it's not important for us. He says that it's gonna be 100. I'm gonna add 1 to service. Turn the ignition off and press to continue. Turning off the ignition, pressing OK to continue. Before I run this test with error codes, and he say complete, but nothing changed. I mean, it stay on 47%, didn't come back to 100. So maybe this code in engine box, engine control unit we have now is because it's have to be resetted here. Because engine control unit have data that the bag of liquid is new, and in this control model of the whole car thinks that there is almost nothing. Maybe this difference with cause this code which I still have. See what he do now. So main stuff you have to understand, that you have to reset additive in 2 places. One in service unit, and another is in the engine unit. If you have Peugeot, you have to go straight to additive pump control model. The as I said before, the self pump is control model, not only the pump. Turn ignition on and press OK to continue. Pressing 3-4 times to turn on ignition. Pressing OK. And this extra additive control unit is gonna be straight under engines, not in the left one. So now it's done. You see, now it's add 1 extra. It's 4 here, now was 3, and was 13%, nowadays 100%. So now he was able to run program correctly and reset it. Before I did it like 10 times and I was not able to do it because it did show same. I mean, it's a operation complete, but it still was 47%. Now after I reset it in engine unit, it's come to 13%. Magic. Now we go back to diesel. If you have Peugeot, Citroën, here under the engine choices, you're gonna have additional pump. You go there and do everything of this there, and then you can, then I guess it's gonna be enough for you. But here, since I cannot go into it,
I have to do it in engine and service. But you got all the idea for all places you can search to do it. Let's see. Additive fill level. See if we empty it. Should be only glow plugs left. Well, you see, even glow plug removed. It's just because he removed the power from glow plugs, so he no longer seeing that glow plugs are defect. Next time he gonna see is next time the control unit of engine gonna activate glow plugs and gonna realize that none of them is complete, and then it's gonna give code back. But now all code is gone, additive fixed, bug replaced. You got the idea how, what, why, and how it's supposed to be on Mini, because I was not able to find any information about Mini. For Peugeot there's a lot of information, but not for Mini. And since Mini don't have box for it, I was thinking it's good if I do video for you. So if you like, thumb up, comment to help me with my channel, and you can even subscribe. There's coming many life hacks and how I do research what is wrong with cars. So have a nice everyone again.